everybody. What is going on with you guys today? How's everybody doing today? Today we are going to be giving a live reaction to none other than Georgia Mass Band versus New Orleans All-Star Band. We are now, of course, deep into summer band right now, and we're getting ready to just, give a live reaction of what took place between Georgia Mass Band, also known as GAMB, versus none other than the New Orleans All-Star Band. So yeah, I'm on YouTube. Y'all please make sure y'all go and check out YouTube, my YouTube page, Alchemist1713, for this live reaction. Make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. This is going to be one for the record books. We've been sitting back talking about and discussing like who is going to come out on top. Georgia Mass Band, as you will definitely see, has quite a bit of folks on there. And they're going up against, none other than the ones from New Orleans All-Star Band. So this is the Battle of the Culture 2026. Y'all please leave your comments, leave your likes, whatever critiques you have, man, feel free to do so. Feel free to leave whatever you want to leave in there, but don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, because there's going to be a lot more content coming up. All right, so we're not going to go any further into this. We're going to go ahead and let this video ride, because this thing is almost an hour long. This battle was literally almost an hour long. So y'all get to see my face for an hour and probably 20 minutes. So hope you guys enjoy. This is the battle for the culture, the battle between Georgia Mass Band and none other than New Orleans All-Star Band. And while I have them up here, y'all please don't forget to go check out A1 Media. They are the ones that basically did the recordings for this particular battle. So y'all please check out A1 Media. Go to that page, like it, subscribe it, and subscribe to that channel and show some support. All right, so without further ado, once again, y'all please like, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments, critiques, and all that good stuff. All right, let's get into it. Alright. As you can see behind them, that's Georgia right there, pretty much taking up the whole stance. Ooh-wee. All right. Sheesh. I would expect nothing less from New Orleans All-Star bands. I mean, they are just straight brass, like all the way through and through. The other thing that I love about New Orleans All-Stars is the fact that like their sound is just so like the timbre from it, the color is so dark. And so it just gives off like a grunge type of like feel to it. And I just love that for them. So shout out to them, man. The only thing I'm gonna say really is, you know, you can really only hear trumpets, you know, when it comes to them cutting off and, you know, they're hanging over. But the one thing I do like about them is the fact that whoever wrote this, arranged this young man who arranged this, did good with blending the mellophones and the trumpets together. They did real good with that. Ain't nothing like having two high brass sections just letting loose on the same part. So shout out to them, and them baritones, my Lord in heaven. Let's keep it going. Here we go. We got GAMB, Georgia Mass Band. As you can see, they are ginormous with almost 10,000 members in their band program. So yeah, let's see what that's about. Georgia, what you got? Okay, Corey. What? Oh, tempo. Okay, I saw what happened. Okay. Is that Iceman? Oh, trumpet. Good. I like that. ATL. Running back.
What the hell?
Oh. I heard what I heard. Somebody tore that up, and it was, of course, a tuba. Yeah, but I was gonna make my comments at the end, but they ran this back. But we gotta check this back, run this back a little bit. We gotta run this back a little bit because I know I heard what I heard. Hold on, let's see what we got. I hope y'all heard it too. I want to see if y'all heard it too. Watch this. Oh, there it is. Yep, tore it up. That was a tuba player. He don't know his music. So first and foremost, shout out to both bands. Excellent job with that. Shout out to both bands. Man, secondly, to be a band director, just sitting down there with all that power and all those red shirts like this young man is doing right now, I know that's got to be just the most fire thing to just be a part of and to just, witness. I could just see, I'm a photographer as well. My dad, he taught me about photography and stuff, and just, I'm having an ADHD moment. But just to see this young man just sitting there directing with this full band, that's just fire. But I have to go on ahead and call what I call. Yeah, that was a straight deduction once they ran that back. Once they ran that song back and that tuba player came in like he did, that just pretty much, that pretty much solidified it. Cause I was already on the fence with GAMB, when it came down to this song in particular, as it pertained to just the tempo changes, cause nobody was watching. Cause I clearly saw him doing this right here, and nobody's watching him. So, for that to be an issue, and I talked about that a long time ago. I basically said the one thing that you want to be careful of is making sure, when you got a band of this caliber, making sure that everybody's watching. Cause if you ain't watching, then with a band of this size, it is easy to get off tempo. And as sure as day, them folks got off tempo. And regardless of whether it was a change in tempo, whatever it might have been, it was a tempo issue indeed. And then, to what took the cake was, of course, when, that tuba part came in. So as of right now, I have New Orleans All-Star Band 1 and GAMB 0. Let's keep it going. Okay, Crease. Okay, Crease. Jeez. Yo, I'm vibing to this. I'm vibing to this right here. Yeah, this hot. Okay. 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 I see it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That intro, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's kinda iffy. Look at my boy Chalupa down there. My crab brother down there. Shout out to the band director from Car, my boy Chalupa. But yeah, man, like, you know, man, look, shout out to New Orleans, man. New Orleans, y'all are really doing y'all thing. I wonder if y'all can hear what I hear when it comes to this, like as far as, you know, the fact that, you know, that sound is just different, man. Like that sound is just different. I'm not trying to glaze or nothing, I promise. But like, that's just a whole nother sound, you know, and it's given more of a mature type of sound. That's what I'm loving about, you know, New Orleans right now. And also, man, shout out to the percussion line. They ain't got this massive percussion line. Man, big ups to y'all for that, man. Let's keep it going. I'm loving this. Somebody cussing like, how about they need to open up? That makes sense. Oh, trumpet. Uh-oh, hold up. Okay, I was just saying they caught back on. They caught it. Because I thought it was going to be another tempo issue. I hear you, Will Williams. Okay. All right. I like that. That was nice. That was a nice little piece. I dig that piece. There was really not too much I can say about either one of those pieces. I'm trying. I mean, just more or less the fact that, they just need to be careful with this tempo. That's all I'm going to say as far as that is concerned. Like, because it's easy. Because now that I see that y'all are capable of getting off tempo, that can, that's what I will be looking for. But for the most part, man, I give that one a tie. All right, so we got N5O, New Orleans All-Stars 2, GAMB 1. And the reason why I'm giving them a tie is because both of those were like pretty decent, solid tunes, like straight up and down solid tunes for the most part. Yeah, also, shout out to RDO, Red Dog. Shout out to y'all, man, and shout out to none other than N5O, man. Yeah, y'all, this is really culture. I'm really liking this. No wonder that Battle of the Culture title, it really does it some service. So shout out to both groups, man, and shout out to both all-star bands. We're going to keep this thing going. That's crazy. Even though they don't have a lot of trumpet players, they're still holding their own. Okay, solo. All right. So the one thing I'm gonna say about
Daddy.
Yes, buddy.
I want to come too.
No. What you want? Y'all give me one second. So I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this out during my YouTube video. But he left out of here. So first off, once again, shout out to my son. Also, when it comes down to New Orleans All-Star Band with this song, shout out to A1 Media as well for listing out all of the songs. So now I know, what I'm looking for, and I can judge this like naturally as far as the UIL perspective. UIL is basically how we judge, how judges rate bands by way of just technicality and all that good stuff. But On My Soul by Bruno Mars, that was a good little piece. I love the trombone solo that they had in there. That was really, really nice and intricate in a way. So, and then of course the background, the ad libs by the mellophone section, that just was beautiful. So big ups to them for arranging On My Soul. So we got Rain Dance next. I believe this is by GAMB. So let's hear it. listening to a few of these songs. Oh, that's what's up. Rise sponsored them. Shout out to Rise Coffee. Okay. All right. I got to start listening to a lot of these songs. I really need to get back into the pocket with it. The one thing I can say about this particular piece is that it was very, very much colorful. When it comes to like just the chordal structure of everything. I mean, it's the one thing I am also going to say is that it's just going to be automatic that, GAMB is going to be powerful. Like, I mean, you can't get around that. The main thing is from now, what I would be judging wouldn't be how loud they sound, but just the musicality as a whole and the balance as a whole. And, one thing I can say is that this particular piece was very solid. It was very colorful. Like I'm talking about just as far as, like I said, the chordal structure, and the parts that dealt with the solo and all that with the trombone, because trombones had their little solo part too. But I really can't give that to him though, because the one thing is that when I listen to this Bruno Mars piece and I hear the trombone solo there, that was pretty solid. So I would have to say, just in terms of maturity sounding, as well as the type of arrangement, the complexity of the arrangement, I would have to say that New Orleans pretty much got that. And that's just gonna be a slight edge. Let me not say that they just cranked that. No, it was a slight edge in my opinion, because both songs were pretty decent. All right, let's keep it going. He say, slow it down for y'all. Oh, Butterfly. See, like, I like that drum part. That drum part is, that's just a beautiful, like, lick. I'm digging this. You know you having fun when you just up there doing that. I agree. I can't, I'm sorry. I have to agree with that. Man, like for real, you can't boo that. Ain't no booing that, dog. Like that is musicality, dog. Like at its best. Like there ain't no booing that, bro. Like y'all just, and this is what I be saying, like about different band programs, you know, like and different folks who are a part of these bands. They feel like, you know, the only way that you win a battle is by just out cranking another band program, you know, and that to me is kind of lame, like because you ain't judging off of nothing else. Me, and this is no slight to nobody else that does reactions, but I mean, this was a solid piece from the like, and I really don't be getting on percussion like that, but this percussion line did this particular piece. I think it's Butterflies by Alicia Keys. Did this piece a solid, like did this piece a complete solid. So to sit back and be like, oh, boo, boo, no, I agree with that boy, man. Shut up. Like straight up and down. Shut up. Like, good job, New Orleans. Here it is, Georgia. Let's get it. Oh, this that Janelle Monáe joint. All right, let me talk about this. And like I said, y'all feel free to leave your comments in there if you feel different. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings nonetheless. Another solid tune. I haven't heard anybody play this piece. This Janelle Monáe piece. I feel like I might have heard a college play this. I really do. I mean, but them trumpets was skating though. I ain't gonna lie to you on that. Them trumpets was definitely skating. Like if I ran this song back, you know, like close to the end, like all them runs, straight skating. Like let's stop playing. Yeah, y'all already know who got that in my book. As of right now, it's 4-1, and this particular one was a straight shot. Like I can't even say, you know, somebody got a slight edge. Nah, this was a straight win for New Orleans in this particular round. Cause like I said, you can't keep saying that you're gonna outpower somebody. Like at some point in time, it's all about musicality, you know, all the way around, universal. musicianship ain't just about power. And that's what I think that, GAMB is trying to do. They're trying to sun folks, and it's not, it ain't working. They ain't going. So, but yeah, we're going to move this on. 4-1 New Orleans. And this ain't got nothing to do with, 4-1 New Orleans. Let me just keep it going. Yo, it's talk your talk. Talk your talk. Oh my God. That boy's pin game is fire. Jesus, that is music. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, oh my God, dog. Like, that's what I be saying, man. Like that cranking whole notes, half notes, eighth notes, maybe a 16th here, there. Nah, that ain't gonna fly all the time. Yeah, you ain't hear nobody saying boo this time. Nah, cause that ain't gonna fly, dog. Man. Oh, you hear something going. Yeah, it's just somebody being a hater at this point. Man, let's see what y'all got to match this. What we got? Come on, Georgia. Somebody don't know no music in that trumpet section. Not together. Yeah, that was cool and all. I mean, that's that Chris Brown joint. Like, that was cool. I mean, and I really ain't have nothing for that. I ain't had no mistakes for that. Like, no critiques or nothing like that. That was a solid piece. But, I mean, when you're battling Where Is My Husband, which is actually the song that New Orleans gave, with that technicality, I mean, I don't think there's nothing that's gonna come after that. Like, you would have to match that with something else. So, I mean, unfortunately, yeah, I think they pulled y'all card. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think New Orleans found out, where y'all stand as a band. I mean, that's just my thoughts on it. Like, they know that y'all gonna play powerful, but now it's like about they really come after y'all complexity. That's basically what it is. They're coming after all of the complexities that they're hitting y'all with straight complex music, dog. Like, that's just the bottom line. How y'all gonna counterpunch that? That's the question at hand. And shout out to the arranger. That pen game is a beast. I forgot, that's the guy from St. Aug, who's the band director over at St. Aug. And for him to be able to create arrangements like that, he's doing that not only for New Orleans All-Stars, but he also doing that for St. Aug too. Because St. Aug right now is kind of running some things down there in New Orleans, in my opinion. But let's keep it going. 5-1. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all thoughts are. What we got? I can't stand all this subtle, like, this long pause. What we got going on here? It took this long? What we got going on? That's what I'm talking about. mean, dog, come on, dog. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, everything that they are attacking GAMB with is just music with technical phrasing in it. And then they're adding power to it. Like, it's just jab after jab after jab nonstop, dog. Like, that's why I keep on saying, like, I really believe that New Orleans All-Star Band just pulled a card and just figured out the formula. I really think that they just figured out Georgia's formula. Like, that cranking up whole notes and all that is only gonna last for so long. Like, that was all good when y'all first came out and y'all were like this huge band program. But now it's like, all right, all that pomp and circumstance and rigmarole is all gone now. Let's actually throw some music out at you. Let's see what y'all got with actual music. And that's not to say that what's being played by GAMB is like, trash or nothing like that. Like, a lot of their music is good. Like, it's very musical. But the thing about it is that when we're talking about cleanliness as it pertains and complexity of phrasing, it's a clear difference. And the maturity of sound, there's a clear difference. Maybe I might be wrong. Y'all go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know. I might be wrong, but that's just me. Oh, this that Hunter. Oh, I heard that. That was good. Let's see if they got to play something else. Oh yeah, that was nice. And see, let's talk about this, because I heard another band play this, not actually this song. But I was talking about pumping and driving in one of my videos with another band battle that happened it was pretty much the Independence Showdown. And one of the bands actually played Teen Titan, and it was just like this pumping and driving. And, the one thing that they failed on was that pumping and driving that pretty much defeated them when it came to that particular piece. But shout out to the percussion section at GAMB for pushing this, because if this would have slowed down, that would have been a definite loss. I'm definitely gonna give this one to GAMB. In my opinion, I think that this was a solid tune. I love theme songs. Theme songs are amazing, especially if they're played right. So yeah, this was a solid tune, but that was by a hair. Let's keep it going. Good job, man. Good job, GAMB. Now let me pause you right there, sir. He up here talking about BTA with this trumpet. In my opinion, that's a negative. Like, let's not get too comfortable. Just saying. Okay. That boy is creasing. Oh yeah, that he creasing. That trumpet's been whoever them trumpets are. They will not be denied. But yeah, that's that. I think that's that Jennifer Lopez joint. Yeah, it was good. It was good. But I mean, I don't know if that was a throwaway piece or if that was something that, yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I was feeling it. But yeah, let's move on. GAMB, you're up next. I'm just gonna be honest, the musicality was great, but it was just, I wasn't feeling it. The only thing that can get New Orleans this point is if GAMB just tears this up at some point. Let's see what we got. That was in the register. Calm down. Okay, Piccolos. Okay. All right, Piccolos. All right. Nice dynamics and articulation. Good. That was it? Okay. 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 Oh yeah. Yeah, they were getting that point. That was nice. I love the dynamics. This is the song by Bruno Mars. I like this piece. I love the dynamics that were a part of it. I love the way the piccolo got to shine in this particular piece of music. As far as just that chromatic drop, chordal drop that the tubas displayed. Yeah, that was a good piece. Great piece. I mean, you really can't tear up a Bruno Mars piece, like, unless your arranger is just that sorry. But because most of like songs by Bruno Mars, Chris Brown, like a lot of their music is just filled with chordal structures and instrumental movements all over the place. I mean, you really can't tear up you know anything dealing with artists such as like Bruno Mars. I mean, you can't. If you tear up anything by Bruno Mars, you just need to go ahead and leave the stadium in general. So shout out to GAMB. Y'all got this point. Score is now 5-3. I thought y'all was about to get a clinic pulled on y'all. But good job. They're coming back. Let's keep it going. All right, who's the arranger here? And ready and play. Okay. Don Tolliver. I love that mellow part. Them trumpets are solid, Lord. They are not gonna be denied. Not gonna be denied. That boy got bolted up just for this event. That percussion line is solid, dog. I love that. I swear if they had more trumpets, oh my God. Okay, Woodwinds. He did that on purpose. Oh, I know what I forgot what that song was, but yo. All right, let's keep it going. That was solid. That was solid. That was solid. All right, what we got, GAMB? All right, I guess we're going power for power now. Oh, okay. Wiz Khalifa. never would have thought anybody would arrange this piece. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give my critiques now on this. Well, no, let me wait. Let's wait. All right, so one thing I believe is that, you know, because I do have to give this to New Orleans at this particular case. Because when we're going power for power, we're going pop tune, rap tune for rap tune. Now what I'm looking for is I'm trying to see how you can pretty much turn this rap tune into something that is like beast mode. And so, you know, I never would have thought, because I got this Wiz Khalifa album. And so, you know, that was pretty out the box when it comes to like, you know, playing something like that particular song by Wiz Khalifa, especially when there's like a trillion other songs that he could have arranged. But I mean, this is not a knock towards him. I mean, there's really not too much you can do when it comes to that piece of music. I mean, because it's just straightforward. But I mean, I'm giving this to New Orleans mainly because of, like I said, the intricate phrasing that they had and the blending between the different instruments, as well as just how, you know, detailed it is. When it comes to this, like this particular song, just like I've been saying for all of the rest of the songs, like New Orleans has been really like showing them how versatile they are as it pertains to, you know, the different pieces of music and the complexities that are behind that and behind their pieces. And they are really holding strong with that. For them to be, you know, half the size of GAMB, and I don't even think they're half the size, but for them to, I'm gonna just say half, for them to be half the size of GAMB and to still be pushing watts along with being able to push music of that complexity, you know, I mean, there's really nothing I can say about New Orleans when it comes to that. Because they've really been consistent. And they really just figured out the formula for GAMB. But I mean, good song, great song, but I have to give it to New Orleans on this one. 6-3. It's that future. Same damn time. talking about. Like how you can take a song and just flip it. Now, the one thing I'm gonna say is I'm gonna say that this is like a throwaway song. I mean, even though it was grooving, you know, because this piece was nice, but I mean, I'm gonna say this is a throwaway. This is like, and it wasn't a bad piece. This is like one of this and the Jennifer Lopez piece, the J-Lo piece, I can actually say is probably like one of their lowest pieces to me right now. So, I mean, if Georgia comes through with something to backdoor this, I mean, it's going to be an automatic win. Like, I'm just calling a spade. Because same damn time is just like, I mean, blah. But let's keep it going now. Oh, seriously, y'all running this back. Seriously, didn't y'all play this last year? All right. I mean, you ain't got no other reason but to give them this win. I mean, they played this last year though. I just want to go ahead and throw that out there. I think they played it last year and the year prior. That's their little golden song. Shout out to them for that. So we got 6-4. Let's get it. Coming down to the wire. A win is a win. 6-4. I think they got St. Aug up there again. Yeah, so good job, man. Like this is what I'm talking about. Like the intricacies of things. And what makes it so crazy, I could have easily just said, yo, this is a tempo issue, but that is how fire the percussion line is. Because the way the percussion line just like works when it comes to these pieces is just like, yo, just fire. And then the way the arranger like really set up those tubas, bum 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 bum, bum bum, dun 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 dun, and it kind of made it, counteract the rest of the band. That's some really complex, movement. And if you ain't on top of it, then what'll happen is that it'll end up sounding real like offbeat. But when the beat actually dropped, it really like made it make sense. And I was, like I said, I was literally about to just be like, oh, tempo issue. But when I actually listened to what was going on with it, when it came to the drum line and how they counteracted with the tuba part, I was just like, okay, I get it. So yeah, you a real pin. Your pin game is a beast if you can make that work. All right, here we go. GAMB. Let's get it. Let's see. I think this is like the last round, I want to say. Let's see what we got. What did you see? Okay. Oh no! 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 No!
And it's for that reason we're sending you home.
Oh man. How do you tear this up twice, tubas? See, that's what I keep on saying about, that's what I keep saying. When we talk about, when we talk about bringing songs back in, I am not an advocate of running songs back. Because if you run songs back, stuff like this happens. Well, y'all know who got that point in my book. You really can't turn back from that. If they would have ended this, they would have got that point straight up and down. Jeez, bro. And they still offbeat. Boy, what you doing? See, now, let me go ahead and say this about the Z's. Shout out to the Z's. But I just saw that little baby. I had another ADHD moment. That little girl that was in there videoing everybody. One thing about it, two things for sure, I would not be in the middle of all them Z's flipping everywhere. Side note, story time, real quick. My daggone principal at my senior high school, my senior year, got clipped in the chin by a cymbal player. And my dad had to actually like rush her to the hospital just to get her stitched up. So yeah, you wouldn't catch me dead in no daggone in a middle of straight kung lao blades flipping everywhere. No way. Yeah, we know who got that point. That's it. Right. Is this it? Let's see if this is it. Yeah. I mean, okay. Let's just go ahead. Okay, they're gonna play him off. This don't count, by the way. Just thought I'd let y'all know that. Of course, play Victory Lap. What? They're a good choir. I can say that for one thing.
I didn't want this.
Well, they gotta go to the cafeteria. Go to
Daddy,
Piccadilly somewhere. What's up?
I want this.
You want? Come on, dude. What you doing? No, you can't be touching stuff. Just watch. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and get back. This was a pretty good battle, man. I really enjoyed this battle. Not gonna lie to y'all. Shout out to both bands at the battle for the culture. Good job, both bands. Good job. Great arrangements. 100% great arrangements. The only critiques that I have, I'm gonna just throw this out here for both bands. I'm gonna start off with, of course, New Orleans. I'm gonna start off with New Orleans All-Stars, man. Y'all need some more trumpets. I feel like if a lot of the stuff that y'all had going on, a lot of the music y'all were playing, if y'all would have had a few more trumpets, that would have made everything all the more better. Hold on real quick. Give me a second. So as far as like New Orleans, like I said, trumpets, I think y'all would have been like a powerhouse if y'all had more trumpets. Now the trumpets that you had, not gonna lie, trumpets y'all had were really holding. Y'all were really holding it down. So man, shout out to y'all for that. Thank y'all so much that y'all have dropped down your percussion line, man. But when it comes down to, the band as a whole, the positives behind that, man, solid tunes, like solid arrangers, man. Like every arrangement that I pretty much heard was pretty solid. And like I said, I really think that they pulled the card of GAMB in this particular, situation. Because going over to GAMB, they had some solid tunes as well. But the one thing that I have to say is that, for years, because of the size of the band, tempo has been one of the most feared components when it comes to the band program, thriving or pretty much failing. And in this case, I can actually admit that it was not a major issue. For this particular battle, I didn't really hear any tempo issues with GAMB, but of course, I did hear errors within the tuba section twice, and that's to me just because of cockiness. That's to me because of not watching the conductor. It's a plethora of things. That's the one thing that I always say about big bands. Like, you gotta be careful, because if you're not watching, you'll fall off real fast. And for them to have all them players in that band program, and that makes it easier for you to hide, but it also makes it easier for you to commit error. And so, with that being said, like I stated, they would have gotten that last round. But because they ran that back, that just pretty much, destroyed it for them. But as of right now, the winner in my book of the battle for the culture will be none other than New Orleans All-Star Bands, winning 7-4. That's what I got when it comes to the score. I got New Orleans All-Star Bands winning 7-4. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Write it down below in the comments if y'all think anything different. Y'all just let me know. And also, man, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go on and comment as stated. And yeah, that's about it. So with that being said, man, I am about to jump off here real quick. My son been bugging me. So, yeah. Y'all make sure to subscribe. Make sure to leave your comments. Make sure to like. and all that good stuff. Follow me on TikTok at The Alchemy 1713, as well as if you want to follow me on Instagram is The Alchemist or The Alchemy MED, because your boy got his master's degree, so it is what it is. But with that being said, we're about to jump on off of here. Make sure you subscribe. We are out of here. Peace and much love to you. We out.